Someone has joined with the iPhone. Please change your name.
Recording in progress.
8 to 9. 8 to 9. You can remove. No need. Okay. Let's see. Here we are thinking to learn it as a Power BI. So what is Power BI? Why we need to learn it as a Power BI? Okay. So if we're coming into such question basis, Power BI is one of the reporting tool. Power BI is one of the reporting tool. Okay. So why we need to learn as a reporting tools? Why we need to use it as a reporting tools? So these reporting tools we can use whatever the data it is available in database, those data to showing in a graphical representation, we can use it as a reporting tools. Once again, I'm repeating, whatever the data it is available in database, those data to showing in graphical representation, we can use it as a reporting tools. Any other reporting tool, it may be Power BI, it may be Looker BI, it may be Tableau, any of the reporting tool, we can use it as the same purpose. Here, my first question is why we need to display that data in graphical representation. What is the use of it? Okay, let's see if we take like the simple example. If the data it is in 5 lakhs, 5 million records or 6 million records, if the data is in row wise or table format, it's a very difficult to analyze. Very difficult to analyze. So for easy analyzation of data, we can go with as a this reporting tools. First, whenever the data, instead of it is in table format, like if the data is in visual format, we can easy to understand. So such a reason, like we will jump into that reporting tools. Such a reason, we will jump into the reporting tools. The reporting tool, it may be Power BI, it may be Looker BI, any kind of stuff. Okay. So first of all, here, how the data is coming into database. My question is very simple. If the data is in database, then you can show the data in graphical representation. If the data not present in database, then we cannot able to do any kind of thing. So the first how the data is data it is coming into database, that we need to understand it as a first. Who is inserting the data into database? Whether developers is inserting the data, whether client is inserting the data, is the testing team inserting the data, like a development team, admin team, who is inserting the data into database, that we need to know it. So any answer from anyone? No? It may be the end users also. So like in real time, if you go with any of the application, that end users only will insert the data. So here, who will feel it as the end users? Who is the end users? End users is nothing but if we take any of the application, those who will use finally, those people we can call it as the end users. Let's say simply for example, if we take FB, Gmail, Insta, who is using the finally, we are only using the final. So it means those YouTube basis or FB basis or Gmail basis or Instagram basis, we are only uploading the data. We are only uploading the videos, photos, blah, blah kind of stuff. So it means like Instagram database or Instagram like a data point of view, we are only inserting the data. Like if you take like a DMart application, like who is doing it as a scanning, like the people who is making it as a billing, those people is inserting the data of DMart database. Okay, so like once the data it is coming into database, then the immediate team is not Power BI team. The immediate team is ETL team. Like nowadays, we are calling it as a data engineers. Nowadays, we are calling it as a data engineers. So once the data it's coming into database, next the immediate team is like a ETL team, or we can call it as a data engineering team. So these what they will do is whatever the data is coming from application, that we can call it as a raw data. Whatever the data it's coming from application, that we can call it as a raw data. Those raw data, they will make it as a like a proper cleanup information. From these database, they will extract the data and they will perform it as a transformations. Transformations is nothing but data cleaning, data cleansing or data cleaning. So simple understandable language, we can say that data cleaning. So the data cleaning is nothing but removing one column, adding one column, doing some kind of calculations, like if there is, assume simple example, if there is a first name column, I need to like a first name and last name column it is there. Like I want to make it as a full name. If already the table it is having unit price into quantity, separate columns. To getting the total amount, I need to do it as a multiplication. So such kind of operations we can call it as a transformations. So that again finally we will load the data into another database. Another database. So that database we can call it as a data warehouse. That database we can call it as a data warehouse. From that data warehouse, we will extract the data into Power BI. We will extract the data into Power BI and then we can prepare it as a reports. And then we can prepare it as a reports. Here, before going to next topic point of view, data warehouse is also one of the database. Data warehouse is also one of the database. Database and data warehouse, the major difference is right now, like the simple sentence basis, the data warehouse will store it as a historical information. Name itself, it is there, warehouse. Warehouse is usually we can store dump of information, use of data. So that data warehouse, it is storing it as a historical information basis. From that historical data point of view, we will prepare it as a reports. We will prepare it as a reports. That is the overall work which we can implement in the Power BI point of view. High level, we can say that. Up to now, any questions from anyone? No, right? So, like these Power BI, like if we're coming into the Power BI point of view, this Power BI is not a single tool. In this Power BI point of view, it is having several components. In this Power BI point of view, it is having several components. If you want, you can write it running notes parallelly. Like this Power BI point of view, it is having several components. One is Power BI desktop. One is Power BI desktop. Second one is Power BI services. Power BI services. Third one is Power BI report server. Power BI report server. Power BI report server. Fourth one is Power BI, data gateways. Power BI, data gateways. Fifth one is Power BI report server. Power BI report server. Fourth one is Power BI data gateways. Power BI report server. Fourth one is Power BI data gateways. Power BI report server. Fourth one is Power BI data gateways. Power BI data gateways. These are the major things we can say it. Like we have another components also. We have other components also. Power BI mobile apps, Power BI mobile apps. Like that, we have several components, other components also. Power BI report builder, Power BI report builder. Like that, we have other components also that we no need to focus. That we need no need to focus. Like the major components is this is the things. The majorly we need to focus on this four kind of stuff. Even though in this course basis we will touch with these four components only. In this course basis also we will touch with this is the components. Okay, so here the first component is Power BI desktop. What is Power BI desktop? What is Power BI desktop? So, like in this, Power BI desktop is a open source software. This Power BI desktop is a open source software. Open source software. So this Power BI, like basically like a Power BI desktop, is used to develop the reports. Like it is one of the open source, and it means open source is nothing but free software, free software, free software, which we can download from the Google and which we can use it freely. No need to spend like an amount on top of it. No need to spend money on top of it. So this Power BI desktop itself, we can develop it as an entire application, entire reports. In Power BI desktop itself, in Power BI desktop itself, we can develop entire reports. So it means we can extract the data from various data sources. We can extract the data from various data sources and implementing it as a data transformations and implementing it as the data modeling, and then like finally like we can implement it as a visualization. Like once again, I'm repeating, like in this Power BI desktop, it is a open source software. Here we can implement entire report. We can implement entire report. So here we can extract the data, we can transform the data, and we can implement it as a data modeling, and then we can prefer it as a visualization or view visualization. So here extract the data. Data extraction is nothing but to fetching the data into Power BI from various data sources to we can fetching the data into Power BI. Next point, data transformation. Data transformation is nothing but just now I explained. It's a data cleansing or data cleaning, like a adding the columns, removing the columns, whatever the operations. Like based on the report, if we want to do some kind of operations that we can made in the transformation spaces. Once that part is completed, then we can implement it as a data modeling. Data modeling is nothing but to building the relationship between two or more tables. Data model is nothing but to building the relationship between two or more tables. View is nothing but visualizing the data. So here, why we need to build the relationship between the two or more tables? Why we need to build the relationship between two or more tables? Like if we coming into such question, so in real time, we won't extract the data from single table. We will extract the data from multiple tables. We will fetch the data from multiple tables. So to fetching the data from multiple tables for visualization purpose, we need to implement data modeling. For fetching the data, from multiple tables, we need to implement data modeling. If the data modeling is perfect, then your view also will be perfect. If the data model is wrong, then your data, like a visualization data, is also be wrong. So it means to say, the heart of application is data model. The heart of entire report is like a data model. If the data model is perfect, then your application will work perfectly. If in case if a data model is wrong, your data also will run. Okay. So now by using this process, assume I build it as a complete report. Assume by using this process, I build it as a complete report. But this Power BI desktop is a standalone application. It means we can install the desktop on our personal machine. Like it will be stored, the report will be saved in our personal desktop only. Let's see, for example, by using MS Word, you have created it as a resume. You have created it as a resume. That resume, if you haven't uploaded on Naukri, if you haven't shared to anyone, is there any use of it? No, not at all. If you keep in your machine, it will be saved in your machine only. There is no use at all. So even though here also it's the same like that. It is also one of the applications, same like as Power BI, like a MS Word. By using MS Word, how you are creating the resume, here by using Power BI desktop, we are creating it as a resume. We are creating it as a report. That report to sharing to someone, we need some other channel. Resume to sharing the recruiters, we are using it as in Naukri. Whenever we are uploading the resume on Naukri, that resume based on the Naukri portal, the recruiters is using, right? The same way here, whatever the report we have developed on Power BI desktop, that report we need to upload somewhere. For that, we can use it as a Power BI services and Power BI report server. Okay, once again, I'm repeating, whatever the report we have developed on Power BI desktop, that we can upload on Power BI services or Power BI report server. These two are the web applications. Once again, high level, I'm saying Power BI report server and Power BI services, both are the web-based applications. Web-based applications. These applications which we can use to share the reports, which we can use to share the reports. Here, again, I have a question, why we need two environments? Only to sharing, one environment is enough, why we need these two platforms? With a single company. If it is two different companies, then it is okay. If we want to share the resumes, like we have LinkedIn, we have Naukri, we have blah 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 portals. It is there, right? So it is different portals, different companies. But if we coming to same company basis, why we need these two kind of stuff? So if we're coming into such question basis, Power BI services is a cloud. Power BI services is a cloud. Power BI report server is on-premises platform. Power BI services is cloud. Power BI report server is on-premises platform. So based on the requirement, if you want to go with cloud, you can go with Power BI services. Based on the requirement, if you want to go with as an on-premises platform, you can go with Power BI report server. In real-time point of view, 90% of the companies will use Power BI services only. Only 10%, 5 to 10% of the companies is going to use Power BI report server. So here, few of the people he's having doubt what is on premises, what is cloud. Any question from anyone up to now before going to cloud on premises basis? Online people. Is it clear? One more point here I'm thinking to highlight. So my class, it should be the two-way communication. Like if you are go with the one-way communication, I won't accept. My class, it should be the two-way communication. If you are sitting in online also, you need to respond. If you are sitting offline also, you need to respond. Okay. So this is demonstration basis. I will agree. Whatever the way you want, you can go with that. But from tomorrow onwards, like in my class, it's a two-way communication. The both way you need to go with that. If like a one-way communication, I won't agree. Okay. Next point is like a here, like what is the difference between cloud and on-premises? Why the industry nowadays it is going with cloud? Like why the people it is not using it as an on-premises platform? If we coming into such question basis, so simply like a first I will go with the instead of going with subject, I will go with general example. Simply like I'm the new employee for Bangalore. Assume I'm the new employee for Bangalore. I'm thinking to work some XYZ location, XYZ company. So for that, I want to stay it as a Bangalore location. I want to stay it as a Bangalore location. So if I go purchase the land, purchase the land, construct the building, construct the building, and staying in that house, I need to again purchase it as some kind of equipment, and then I need to stay. That is one kind of approach. And second approach is like already some restaurant like a co-living PG it is there. Simply co-living PG it is there. I'm thinking to stay with family only. Co-living PG it is there. Or assume it's a restaurant it is there. I'm thinking to stay it as a restaurant. So which one will be the costly? First one is the costly. Like we need to purchase the land, we need to construct the house, we need to go with the purchase the each and every equipment, and we need to stay it. So it goes with as a minimum to minimum 3 to 4 CR. If you go with the restaurant basis, like it will go with like a very less cost, 30 to 40,000, 50,000 per month, 50,000 per month, right? I'm the new employer, so I don't have the budget to spend like a 3 to 4 CR. So now which option I will choose? Automatically, I will go with co-living, PG or restaurant. I will go. That is the first option. Second option, second advantage is like if I go purchase the whole land and construct the like a house and all, it will take it as a longer time. Longer time. So if I wait such a time, the company people will say you don't want to stay here, you can leave. Right, right. Immediate basis, I need to stay here. Right. That is a time management also very important. Okay. The same thing we will convert into the software industry point of view. The same thing we can convert into the software industry point of view. So if you want to go with a say, like a, if you are startup company, if you are like a startup company, or if you are new user to the market, to set up, you need, if you are thinking to develop it as a software, first you need server. First you need server. For that server to run, to running the server, we need to purchase this like a OS. With OS, we can't able to do any kind of thing. Again, to making some kind of things, we need it as a softwares. That also we need to purchase. That also we need to purchase. After this, like to running that server continuously, like to construct the house, how we are making and all, we need to like here also how the tapi Mestri is required there. Here also we required like a Windows team, network team, admin team, blah blah team we need to maintain. Even though we need to maintain it as a network. Even though we need to maintain here it as a network. So such a reason, like if already that is one process. Another process is already setup is developed in somewhere. It's a ready to use. Same like as large. Same like as large. It's a rent to basis. They will provide the service. So it's a, if you go with first one, it's a heavy expansive. If we go with second basis, like it's go with a very low budget basis, we can maintain with that. So such a reason, like in software point of view, most of the industry is looking into cloud. They need to maintain the servers, they need to maintain the softwares, they need to maintain the OS team, admin team, network team, blah 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 teams they need to maintain. Suddenly, assume if you are maintaining it as a, assume still we are maintaining the one server. You taken it as a like a 10 TB storage area. I'm taking very less amount of figure only I'm saying. Like in real time it is 100 TBs like that it is having. So 100 TB storage area you take it. Suddenly the 100 GB storage it has filled. To extending the server, it will go with longer time it will take. Huge cost also it will go. But if you go with the large, to extending the room, it will take large time it will take in house. If we stay in large, I want it as a one room. If we say it's like this, they will provide the room. Here also same like in cloud. When whatever the storage area you have taken, that it's fulfilled. Like if you say like bus, I need this service, they will give that service immediate basis. Based on these advantages, the people is looking into cloud. Sorry? The infrastructure is ready. The infrastructure is ready to use. Okay, that is the next thing. So now next component is Power BI data gateway. Power BI data gateway. Up to this, any question from anyone? Right. Next one is Power BI data gateway. So what is data gateway? See, data gateway is a bridge between database and your Power BI services. Data gateway is the name itself, it is the gateway. It is a bridge between on-premises database to cloud. It is a bridge between on-premises database to cloud. Power BI services. So assume you have developed one report. Assume, like I will go with general example without drawing also. Like, let's see, I'm developed one resume on my machine. That resume I have uploaded on Naukri. Is there any link between your system and Naukri? Once you uploaded the resume on Naukri, is there any link between Naukri and your system? No, right? Here also the same story. Once you have developed the report, on on-premises platform by using Power BI desktop. That desktop for individual seeing purpose, you have uploaded on Power BI services. Once you uploaded the resume on Power BI, sorry, once you uploaded the report on Power BI services, there is no connection between your database and Power BI services. So whatever the updated data here, it is available in database. Daily basis, we will get it as the updated data, right? That updated data to taking the data into report point of view, we need it as a connection. That connection is like a Power BI data gateway. Power BI data gateway is a bridge between on-premises database to cloud. On-premises database to cloud. So to getting the updated data, we need to make it as a connection. So if you haven't made the connection, also that report will show the end user, but it will show that up to whatever the day you have developed. Clear? Next one is like a Power BI report builder. Power BI report builder. So Power BI report builder is used to generate paginated reports. Power BI report builder is used to build paginated reports. Here it's not required like a paginated reports. Paginated reports is same like as SSRS platform. It's a SSRS platform, same like as SSRS platform. In this course basis, we won't learn. Next one is mobile apps. So this mobile apps we can use to show that data in mobile format basis. This mobile apps is used to show the data in mobile view basis. మొబైల్ వ్యూలో మనం రిపోర్ట్స్ చూడాలి అనుకుంటే అప్పుడు మనం మొబైల్ వ్యూ అనేది వెళ్తాము, మొబైల్ యాప్స్ అనేది వెళ్తాము. Okay, so next, this is the overview of Power BI components. So here the first component is Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. Let's see how we can install the Power BI desktop, that we will see it. Even though in my machine it is not having Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. So simply you can click on Power BI desktop. So it goes with as the official site, Power BI desktop. Microsoft official site, you can go with that. So here, first you can search select it as an English language and click on download. Click on download. So it is downloading. Say here it is downloading. So the installation process is very simple. Click on next, 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 next. It is downloading. The file is downloaded. So I'm not doing any kind of stuff. Simply double click on it. Click on next. Yes. Click on next. Nothing. It's a click on next, 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 next. You need to click on it. Any questions up to this from anyone? Okay. So based on this, like you can prepare it, and today you can try to install the software. So we'll meet on tomorrow. Okay. If any questions, feel free and ask. Preparing install. Click on next. నేను ఫీల్ అయ్యిండేది మళ్ళీ పవర్ బిఐ చెప్పనులేని ఫీల్ అయ్యాను, అందుకోసం అనేది అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసేసి. Basically, we assigned separate trainer for Power BI. That's the reason I have uninstalled the Power BI desktop in my machine.
So application is supported by Wi-Fi is fine.
Yeah, any software. Like, but this is a Power BI is a in-memory tool, so we required like somewhat of memories, RAM memory, in-memory tool. So most of the people like having the doubt, what is in-memory tool? I'm giving the task to you people only. What is in-memory tool? So check with by yourself and come with tomorrow class. If you have doubt, you can ask in tomorrow class. I will explain. Power BI is a in-memory tool. It is copying the files. It will take 2 to 3 minutes of time.
Anything like 16 GB, work than 16 GB is fine, right?
4 GB is enough. Minimum configuration is enough. So ikkada, like one more point is in this batch, I won't give it as a notes. So based on the recording sessions, you need to prepare it as a notes. Like why? Because of in this batch, like most of the people is real-time employees only. That is the point number one. Point number two is if I give the notes, it will take it as a longer time. So we don't want to give like a notes theory concept like a huge basis. So who are non-employees? So those people like you can take it as the recording videos. Based on the recording videos, you can prepare the notes.
But you can give us some sample exemption sets or sample documents.
Daily basis, basically what I will do is like every day we will go with as a practical sessions only. In my class, it is not having the theoretical sessions. This is the first like just a demo class, right? So such a reason we went it as a theoretical session now. So from tomorrow onwards, like we can go with as a practical thing only. There is no theoretical sessions. Such reason only I am installing the Power BI desktop right now.
Like other tools, does it have a client tool and server tool, or it's just only one extra version?
Its desktop is enough. It's there is no like client tools and server tools. In SAP it is there. So it's a client side, we will give just access for like a reports. In SAP BW, once we prepare the report, we will give the access to the user's access file, right? So the same way here we can do it in Power BI services.
Access operations.
Access authorizations. ఇంకా ఎవరైనా ఇక్కడ రిపోర్టింగ్ టూల్స్ లో వర్క్ చేసే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారా? అంటే సమ్ అదర్ రిపోర్టింగ్ టూల్స్ ఉంటే మీకు అర్థమయ్యే దానికోసం కంపారిజన్ చేసి చెప్తాను. అంటే మీరు ఉంటే, లేదు అంటే వీ కెన్ గో విత్ స్ట్రైట్లీ సింగిల్ టూల్ పవర్ బిఐ. Basically, I know the multiple reporting tools. So if anyone is like already working in some other tool and thinking to switch this Power BI, like I will do the comparison. Like there we will do this functionality. Here we can do this functionality. Like that I will explain. If are not working, then we will go with single tool. It's taking somewhat of time. Nothing, guys. Like you can, once this is process is done, then you can click on next, finish. Okay. So okay, we'll meet on tomorrow. Yeah.